The other one is called Rinderpest.
Oh, yeah, that's bad shit.
I've never heard of that.
You know,
Last case of Rinderpest was in 2001.
Before we all like celebrate and pat ourselves on the back, we never did anything about big pox.
Yeah, I never understood that. Why isn't there a big? Is there a big pox? What happened to it?
I think big pox is like chicken pox.
Maybe.
Small pox is littler. Comes on blankets that we give to
here we
people.
go. Rinderpest, also known as cattle plague and steppe murrain, was an infectious viral disease of cattle, domestic buffalo, and other species of even-toed ungulates, including buffaloes, large antelope, deer, giraffes, wildebeest, and warthogs.
Well, am I ever glad we took care of that one first?
Like, what the hell is that?
It's probably like hoof and mouth disease, like mad cow, but for buffalo.
Yeah, and the funny thing is, it says Rinderpest is not known to infect humans.
Oh, good. I'm glad we focused on that one instead of like AIDS.
Can't have. Well, I mean, I guess the big deal with this one is by eradicating that can kill off a lot of livestock. That's corporation money.
Exactly. Well, it's food is what we're thinking.
Yeah.
They're saving food. And that's cool, I guess. Whatever. The hell's going on here? Yeah, I don't think that should have been a priority. Like, I really don't care that we saved the buffaloes while we're all getting scurvy. I don't know.
Not smallpox.
Not smallpox. That's true. We're not getting smallpox. We never really did get smallpox, though. We just gave it out.
Yeah. Well, I mean, the last known case of smallpox was in like 1977.
See, that's a little too recent for me to be comfortable with. I would have thought it was longer than that. That troubles me.
No, it's so smallpox does exist, but it's the last naturally occurring case because they're having cases of smallpox that have been released accidentally through those germ companies that make diseases.
Yeah, those disease-making bastards. I came very close. Speaking of old shit, I came very close when I was young to contracting scurvy.
You almost got scurvy?
I almost got scurvy. I was like the closest one ever in like the 20th century because I ate nothing but Mr. Noodle for a month. And my doctor was like, I don't know, my breath was bad. I had like this weird tongue funk thing. And I was like, fuck. And I went to the doctor and he's like, yeah, you basically have scurvy. You got to eat an orange, man.
Pick up a little bit of citrus somewhere, dude. Come on.
Good times.
I have another phobia for you.
Cool.
Churrophobia.
Churrophobia?
Churrophobia.
Like the fear of churros?
No, it is the irrational fear of fun or happiness.
I know a lot of ex-girlfriends that have that.
I know a lot of people in general that have that.
most of the girls I've dated seem to have a fear of fun.
Oh, man. Scary little thing for you here. What percentage of American adults actually believe that chocolate milk comes from brown cows?
All of them.
It's much lower than that. According to this.
100%.
According to this, it's 7% of American adults.
The other 93 just think Yoo-hoo and they don't know that that's not chocolate milk.
No, when you say 7%, that sounds like a pretty thing, but you're talking about 16.4 million people.
It's pretty rough.
That's beyond pathetic.
Well, prove them wrong, really. Have you ever milked a brown cow? You don't know for sure.
I haven't milked a brown cow. I've milked a black and white one.
I have never milked a cow And I really probably never will. Because that just seems weird and gross to me.
If you ever feel like fucking with a kangaroo,
all the time.
It's like what I want to do all the time. But you know that if you lift a kangaroo's tail off the ground, it can't hop.
That's true, and I did know that. And if you can get close enough to fucking pull that shit off before they boot fuck you to death, you're a braver man than I. Kangaroos are not nice. They are not like a friendly, cute thing.
No, they're dicks.
They're dicks, and they're vicious dicks, and they're tough as like moose. Like pound for pound, a kangaroo versus a moose. My money'd be on the kangaroo.
Yeah, it's true. But I don't know. I mean, like we've all seen that video where the guy punches the kangaroo in the face when it attacked his dog, and it just stood there stunned.
You recall?
It gave me hope that I could go out and punch one out one day.
Well, yeah, but like Jamie Czar in grade 12, I popped him once and he was stunned for a minute. He still beat the shit out of me 10 minutes later, but I got in one good shot. Yeah. You don't see what happened after when the kangaroo came back after drinking the rest of the day with his friends.
Yeah, all bitter and drunk and pissed off. I'm gonna kick your ass, man.
Mate.
Oh man, this is an interesting one here. Most Korean people don't have armpit odor.
I will. Okay.
So here's what it is. So only 0.006% of the Korean population have the ABCC11 gene, which is the cause of armpit odor.
That's weird. And yeah. I guess you get that gene from not eating dogs?
Maybe you get it from eating dogs. I'm not sure.
Either way.
I don't know how that works. So if you're ever going to start up a business, don't start up a deodorant business when you're in Korea.
I was going to say, they probably don't sell a lot of Axe there.
No, I would assume not.
I wish they would, because I wish they wouldn't sell it here, but that's cool. I pick on Korean people a lot on this show, and I don't know why. I'm sorry, guys. I love you and all.
You non-smelly little bastards.
Yeah, that's cool as shit. I'm jealous of that one.
I mean, if I was a Korean, I would never shower again.
Oh, shit. That'd be awesome. I'd sleep in for an extra hour every day. I'd probably be so much more successful if I was Korean. Just from the extra sleep alone.
Exactly. Oh, man. This is something I did not know. The original London Bridge, it's now in Arizona. Yeah, it's now in Arizona.
Is it a building?
No, it's an actual bridge.
Okay. Just I know they like a lot of ships that came from England back in the day. Like we decommissioned them and then we took the steel and made buildings in Vancouver. That's a lot of the old buildings are built out of old British ships. So I just thought it was something like that.
No, it was taken apart in 1963 and shipped overseas before being reassembled piece by piece.
That sounds like a big job. And kind of a pointless. Why would you? I don't get it.
Because that bridge is the reason Arizona is what it is right now, because that helped bring people into when the town was being developed.
And that's something they want to celebrate?
Apparently.
Okay. Well, way to go, Arizona. I know nothing about Arizona, to be honest. I can't say anything about them.
I know that a friend of mine lives there, and a bunch of years ago, it got really hot, and she posted pictures, and she had a whole bunch of melted candles in her backyard, and it wasn't because they were lit.
Weird.
Just from the heat. Just melted from the heat.
That sucks. That's very hot. Sorry, I don't mean to sound distracted. I just I'm waiting for something. I ordered a pizza while we were talking. I'm fucking hungry.
I got one for you. This is science. This is this is wicked science for you. Ready for this?
I'm ready.
There is a thing that is called Pinocchio's paradox. You ever heard of this?
I have. Why do I know this?
Well, what it is if Pinocchio were to say, "My nose will grow now," it would cause a paradox. So think about it. Pinocchio's nose would have to grow to make his statement not a lie, but then it can't grow, otherwise the statement would not be a lie.
Well, no, that's all ass backwards. Because it would be it's a true statement, so his nose wouldn't grow. Oh, okay, I see what you're saying, and then that's, there you go. Yeah, that's pretty fucking weak. As far as paradoxes go, like
it's a shitty paradox. What it's still, I guess it still is one. I guess.
I guess. Yeah, I guess my big paradox would be, who the fuck cares? It's a Disney puppet.
But he was a real little boy.
He was not. No, he was not. He was as real as chocolate milk coming from brown cows. I wonder how many people think he's real.
But I thought I saw it on the internet somewhere.
Oh, yeah, of course.
Okay, let me ask you this.
Who sits around? Who has time to sit around and think about this shit? Why aren't you curing COVID, you retards?
Because these are the best they come up with.
The Pinocchio paradox. Like, put down the bong and go solve a problem.
You pretty much guarantee that's where that came from, too.
Pinocchio's paradox. Well, I got fucking why are you publicly funded paradox.
Don't you answer that question? Hey, Eric, if I were to ask you, how many penguins could a polar bear eat in a single sitting? What would you say? 7?
Yeah.
Jess, do you want to answer this?
What?
Do you want to answer this?
What is it?
Question is how many penguins could a polar bear eat in a single sitting? A penguin, even though they don't, because they live on the opposite end of the earth. But if they could, how many? 8. Eric said 7. You say 8. The answer is actually 86.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, we were combining our number. We planned that earlier. You didn't know.
Exactly.
We came up with 87, and you're going to find, no, it was 86. Fuck.
Please be advised that this podcast is meant for educational and informational purposes only and is in no way a replacement for legal or medical advice. The opinions contained within are solely those of the interviewers and interviewees and should be received as so. Those seeking help or advice are encouraged to obtain professional legal and medical services.
Oh, man.
Hang on one sec. Keep talking. Talk to the audience. I'll be right back.
Okay. Hello, audience. How you doing? I'm really not going to say a whole lot of shit. I'm just going to talk crap until Eric decides to come back because I don't have anything else to say when nobody else is listening.
False alarm.
There we go. Oh, so disappointing. Did you know that movie trailers were originally shown after the movie?
I did not. No.
Well,
I
that's
did
why
not.
they were called trailers, because they trailed the movie.
Yeah.
But at one point they realized nobody sticks around to watch them, so they put them in the beginning.
I do. I'm the nerd who does. If I like a movie enough, I'll sit through the credits because it's a sign of respect to the filmmakers. So I'm that nerd.
Yeah. I couldn't care less.
Yeah, no, that's fine. No, most people don't.
No. I mean, if they're going to put something at the end of it, like what the Avengers movies does and stuff they're going to put at the end, then sure, I'll stick around. But I'm sure the only reason I'm reading any of it is because I'm looking for funny names.
Oh, yeah, no, nobody really cares. It's just like a pretentious hack thing to do. I used to just do it to annoy my friends in college, basically. Like, sign of respect, guys. Fucking, you guys go ahead.
I'm going to sit here and watch this. You guys go outside. Oh, man. So we all know how big and powerful an eagle is, right?
A little bit.
Well, did you know that they can actually hunt down a young deer and fly away with it?
No, but it makes sense, sure.
Yeah. I wonder how young, like maybe fresh born.
I wonder if they